In the heart of Senegal, away from the busy cities, lies the small village of Bambali. It was here, in this simple life, that a young Sadio began his journey. Even as a child there was a spark in his eyes, a quiet determination that set him apart. He chased a dream bigger than his village, a dream that echoed in every kick, every run, every stolen moment on the field. With no grand stadiums, no roaring crowds to fuel his ambition, or proper manicured fields to hone his skills, he played barefoot on dusty ground, the red earth staining his skin, a confirmation of his ambitious dedication. Using makeshift balls crafted from rags and dreams, football was more than just a game. It was his language, a way to express himself when words fell short, his escape from the everyday struggles, and his hope for a future he desperately wanted to create. His family, the bedrock of his world, led by a traditional imam father, a man of faith and principle, valued education and faith, seeing them as the true paths to a better life, perhaps even over football. They saw the beautiful game as a distraction from what truly mattered, not a viable future, not a path to success. But Sadio's passion was an unstoppable force, a fire that burned too brightly to be contained. He played in secret, under the cloak of darkness, sneaking away to join games far from the watchful eyes of his family, traveling to fields far from home. This wasn't just youthful rebellion, it was survival, a desperate fight to keep his dream alive. He risked trouble, carefully hiding his obsession, shielding it from those who couldn't understand, determined to prove that football could be more than just a game, that it could change his life and the lives of those around him. In those early days, Sadio learned a valuable lesson, that chasing a dream sometimes means going against the grain, even against the wishes of those you love most. The dusty streets of Bambali, the very ground he walked on, forged his determination, shaping him into the player and the man he would become. The boy with a secret ball, a stubborn heart, and an unyielding belief in himself was just getting started on a journey that would take him far beyond the borders of his small village. Sadio's dream was a fire, burning brighter each day. It was a dream that the small village of Bambali could no longer contain. Sadio's dream outgrew Bambali. The quiet nights, the familiar paths, they all felt too small for the ambition that surged within him. Bambali was too small for his dream, pushing him towards the sprawling metropolis of Dakar, a city of endless possibilities. At 15, driven by an unshakable belief in his destiny, he ran away to Dakar, leaving behind the only life he'd ever known. He was chasing a future paved with the green fields and roaring crowds of professional football academies. Back in Bambali, his family was frantic, consumed by worry and fear for their son's safety. Sadio, understanding their concern but unwavering in his resolve, struck a deal. He promised to finish school, honoring his family's values and securing a foundation for his future. Only then would he be allowed to wholeheartedly pursue his passion for football, dedicating himself to the sport he loved. At the Dakar trials, a crucial step towards his dream, he arrived in torn boots, a confirmation of his humble beginnings. He also wore old shorts, faded and worn from countless hours of practice. His appearance became the target of mockery, as other trialists laughed and pointed, judging him based on his meager attire. But when he played, when the ball was at his feet, the laughter abruptly stopped. His raw talent, his undeniable skill, silenced every critic. He earned a coveted spot at Generation Foot, a renowned academy known for nurturing young talent, proving that true potential lies not in material possessions but in the unwavering spirit and passion within. It's not about what's on your feet, but what's in your heart. That day, he silenced the doubters, proving them wrong with every touch, every pass, every goal, and took his first real step toward greatness. Sadio's journey was fueled by hope, by the burning desire to achieve his dreams, not by anger or rebellion. He bet everything on his talent, on his unwavering dedication, and he won, defying the odds and proving his worth. The boy from Bambali, once confined by the limitations of his village, was now on the path to conquer the world, ready to face any challenge that came his way. Every setback, every obstacle, became fuel, igniting his determination and pushing him to strive for more. Every doubt, every whisper of negativity, became a reason to push harder, to prove his capabilities and silence the voices of disbelief. His journey, though marked by challenges and sacrifices, had only just begun, and the world was waiting to witness the unfolding of his extraordinary story. At Generation Foot, Sadio trained relentlessly, pushing his limits every single day. He knew that to achieve his dreams he had to dedicate himself completely to the sport. He was outworking everyone, driven by an inner fire and an unwavering commitment to improve. No one could match his work ethic. His promise to his family drove him, the promise of a better life, a life free from the hardships they had always known. He would not let them down. He carried their hopes and dreams on his shoulders, fueling his ambition. European scouts noticed his exceptional talent, his speed, his skill, and his unwavering determination. FC Metz, a French club, offered him a contract, a golden ticket to a new world, and a chance to prove himself on a bigger stage. Moving to Europe was daunting. A new language, a new culture, and a world away from everything he had ever known. The cold weather was a stark contrast to the Senegalese heat, a physical reminder of how far he was from home. There was loneliness, a deep sense of isolation as he navigated this unfamiliar landscape alone. He hid an injury, afraid of losing his chance, knowing that any setback could derail his dreams. But he played through the pain, gritting his teeth and pushing his body to its limits. Many would have quit, succumbing to the pressure and the pain. But Sadio endured, fueled by his unwavering belief in himself. Surgery fixed his injury, giving him a new lease on his career and a chance to finally showcase his full potential. And then, his talent shone on the field, brighter than ever before, as he returned with renewed vigor and determination. Red Bull Salzburg came calling, recognizing his immense potential and offering him a platform to reach new heights. In Austria, he exploded onto the scene, captivating audiences with his electrifying performances and his knack for scoring spectacular goals. He moved to Southampton in the Premier League, taking another giant leap towards fulfilling his ultimate ambition. He set records and dazzled fans with his incredible speed, skill, and unwavering determination. The boy from Bambali was now a star in the world's toughest league, a confirmation of his unwavering dedication and his extraordinary talent. Senegal, France, Austria, England. It was a test of faith and resilience, a journey filled with challenges and setbacks that would have broken a lesser man. Sadio's journey was about more than football. It was about giving back to his community and inspiring others to chase their dreams. It was about proving he belonged, not just on the field, but in the hearts of fans around the world. He turned every obstacle into opportunity, transforming adversity into triumph and inspiring millions along the way. The world was finally taking notice of his extraordinary talent, his unwavering spirit, and his profound impact on and off the field. His dream was no longer just his own, it had become the dream of an entire nation, a symbol of hope and inspiration for generations to come. In 2016, Sadio joined Liverpool, transforming into a world-class superstar under Jurgen Klopp. He formed a legendary trio, Mohamed Salah, Roberto Firmino, terrorizing defenses across Europe. Sadio's speed and finishing made him Liverpool's heartbeat. He won the Premier League, Champions League, and more, ending decades-long droughts. He became African Footballer of the Year and a global icon. After conquering England, he moved to Bayern Munich, winning the Bundesliga and proving his talent everywhere. Sadio's consistency, professionalism, and quiet leadership set him apart. He was always available, always giving his all. The boy once doubted for his boots was now a serial winner. His journey inspired millions. He surpassed every expectation. Sadio Mane became a legend, on the pitch and off the pitch. His story was far from over. For Sadio, success was never just about trophies. He never forgot Bambali, using his wealth to transform his village. He built a hospital, a school, and created jobs, changing lives forever. He provided monthly support to families, giving hope where there was none. Sadio's humility matched his talent. He was seen cleaning mosques and helping fans, never acting like a superstar. He taught that greatness is measured by what you give, not what you have. His legacy was about lifting others up. Sadio became a hero not just for his goals but for his heart. He showed the world that true legends never forget their roots. His impact reached far beyond football. On the international stage, Sadio carried Senegal's hopes. After heartbreak in 2019, he led his nation to their first Africa Cup of Nations title in 2022, scoring the winning penalty. He became a national hero, a symbol of perseverance and pride. Sadio's story is about courage, resilience, and never giving up. He proved that where you start doesn't define how far you can go. His legacy is heart, humility, and hope. He inspires millions to dream big and give back. Sadio Mane is living proof that no dream is too big and no beginning is too small. He reminds us, never ever give up. The boy from Bambali became a legend for the world.